Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera, and Nate's in the house. We're gonna lower the car, see if it'll run, check some lights, do some odd little things. We're gonna take you with us. We're only gonna show you what we're doing, but I gotta show you something first. Oh, we can all thank Brewster for that.
We are
the on-air sign, he got her done. He got her done. So anyways, we're gonna continue on with this. We got the front seat to put in. We have not got the brake system put on it yet. We do not have what we need for brakes at the present moment. Basically what's going on is everything else, like all the wires for the fan. If you wanna come over and take a look, sweetheart. Just everything, like as you've seen before, the radiator leaked. But that did not stop us. We want to continue on what we're doing because we wanted to get, it finished up and get it running and getting it ready to rock and roll. So what he has done, or Nathan has done, is put the rad cooler in the front. We have a fan on this side which blows the air through. Anything that causes us an issue on that problem, on the fan or the whatever, we will fix it after. Basically, if something happens, you fix it. It's
just kind of mocked up.
Yeah, right? just mocked up, just like the bottom fan belt. If we cannot get that, the idler pulley there, to get that go around there, we're going to have to do something. The reason we don't want another rad is because if we get another rad, we have to make a whole different surround that applies to the grill, which holds everything on, which is, it's more work. So if we can get it fixed, that would be nice. But everything's rocking and rolling there now. We got the seat in it. We got some mess cleaned up. We got some tranny lines run on it, or Nathan has some tranny lines run on it. We took the exhaust off because I have not got the hangers on it yet. The other side is not done yet because he's working in there. Two people can't work in the same knot hole.
Kind of tighten that little hole there, it is, yeah.
Yeah, so basically we want to drop it. We're going to drop it. We'll maybe throw it outside, see if it starts, see if it moves. That's basically what we want. We got, like you said, he's got tranny lines on it. That's going to be okay now. We do not know about the fuel pressure. I do not know. We will probably have to Google it. If this mechanical fuel pump is too much pressure for those carburetors, do not know that yet. So, if it starts working or putting too much gas out, we will know, I guess.
Yeah, but we'll have to look it up and see what it is. If we have to put a regulator, there's lots of room there for a regulator.
Right.
Regulator. We put a gauge and a regulator on at the same place.
So we're pretty much at the point of putting it back together. Other than, we have to go over the brakes. And let's face it, we have not got it. The brakes, all that stuff ready to rock and roll to go at it. So we'll probably end up pushing it aside. We're going to see if it does its thing, move and all that sort of stuff. Nothing's leaking. And then we'll push it aside. And Nathan will probably be going on to something else till me and Jolene do our homework and get some brakes and stuff like that for it. Find out what we want to use for the master cylinder.
The wheel cylinders are a lot like a 9-inch Ford wheel cylinder. I measured them out and they're a lot like it. So I'm just going to double check that measurement on it again. But that was a while ago last time I measured them. So
we'll keep that in mind.
We'll have to look it up again. Where are they on the housing back there? They are on the housing, aren't they?
Ford's sitting pretty in the room there by itself right now. Just kind of got that aside. That's attacked. We got the exhaust. That's what the exhaust looks like, sitting on the floor. I think that was a better choice. I think Jimbo should grab some I think he's still got some more stainless there. He should grab and make himself some light pipes. This would be the first time that it's been set down on them springs, is it not? Or is it?
I can't remember.
Me neither.
Does Jimbo get any 3-inch stainless with it?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I know what you're thinking, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking. Be loud for a second. Got new shocks on the back now too.
Yeah, you got to get it up on the hoist to put that. There's on these shocks on this car. It was a flat washer and a cotter pin. So,
yeah, no bolts.
No, just flat washer and cotter pin. So we're going to get that geared up. We'll also, when we get it up in the air, we'll also be able to gear up.
Is that dead center? I can't see that where my lighting is. I can't see.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Maybe I'll start with my glasses one day. I was supposed to wear them. I was coming.
So there's a few things left to tidy up, obviously, but we have to do some homework to get it done. So instead of letting it, slow us down, then you grab something else, and that's.
There's the end off my tester yesterday. It lost continuity.
Oh, it got chopped off.
It's only 22 years old, probably, so about time he wore it.
Ooh, that thing's good.
We got to find another bulb. I had the original bulb, of course, was 6 volt, and to swap it over to the 12 one. Our 12 ones, the bulb has a nipple on one side, nipple on the other up here, and the old one's side by side. So we just got to try to find a 12 volt bulb with the same attachment on it.
I think she got the gangster look, the gangster lean.
It's so dusty. I'll take it outside and blow it off.
Yeah, I agree. Let's put that seat in, Nate.
Yep.
And then you can sit in it, and I'll push you out. How's that? Nope, you go to the other side, pass right through to you. Right through to you, man.
Oh, yeah. Tip it up. Well, does the window come down?
It goes back a little further, Nate, I think.
Yeah, we can put the window down. I should be able to steer it from the outside here.
Push that right back.
Look at that. There, I should be able to help you push.
It's not on the battery. Nope, not at all.
Nope, not touching.
Not at all.
Oh, it's in park though. You're in neutral here. First, neutral. But we do have lights.
It would be. You've got lights on the dash and all that stuff?
Yep, dash lights.
Come take a look at this.
Do you want to push it? We can get through here.
Well, it's dark right here right now. If you just turn them dash lights on, show them how pretty it is. It's pretty.
Yep, dash lights and that's all.
So we got dash light, speedometer, fuel gauge, heat gauge, oil temperature.
Yep.
Got the fan hooked on direct. I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in what? Turning the fan on when it's getting time. I'm not interested because I'll fail. But if it's hooked up by the key, I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, we could have run a ground through a temperature gauge and.
So we're just going to push her out right between the hoist there.
Yeah.
Nate,
got you, buddy. This one's a little heavier than the last couple we've been pushing.
Give yourself some room. We got lots of room on this side.
There we go.
You want to go right out?
There we go. There we go. Ooh, you want to blow it off, dear?
Sure.
Blow the dust off her now. Whoop, whoop. Miss how good it looks.
Them springs got her up in the front end quite a ways, eh? I don't think I mind it. Do you?
Might have to take a couple leaves out, maybe.
Well, like I said, I don't think I mind it.
Oh, you don't mind it?
I like it, kind of. Go for it.
You want to blow her off?
Blow her off.
Watch out, Joe. She's been in here for a while now. Actually, I'll keep it away from them carburetors because we got no covers on. Oh, look at the color coming back in it. I really enjoy this car. This is the car that I like.
Them carburetors are all right. Sucking nothing back there.
Yeah, so I flew away from them. Hard to believe how dirty it actually is.
Probably dirtier, dirtier than that.
There's only been 3 body jobs done since it's been in the shop, hasn't it?
Couple. Looks good. There's a few other things that have to be done on. I'm thinking that when we, like I said, when we put the fenders on, the inside of the fender should be painted black, like underneath the hood. And you can see what we're going for. We're not going for perfection. We're going for cleaning it up, making a driver out of it, and it's going pretty good.
That dust is stuck right to it hard.
I've never ever really washed this car down, so.
What was that stuff I was saying, Vice Grip Garage? The linseed oil, does it say that?
Linseed oil. I used to use a lot of that on old furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's push, I want to just push it over the hump and get it outside. So
you want to start it up and drive it out there?
I just want to push it over this hump.
Do you want to start it up and drive it over there?
Okay, you start it up and drive it over there. Go for it. I'm going to let Nate take the
I can start it up and back it over there. We don't run for a
reins on
couple
this
minutes.
one, and the reason being is he's hooked the shifter up. He knows exactly what's going on. There's no brakes on this car, so if it goes, we had the booster on the battery. If it goes, he's just going to try to move it a little bit and shut it off.
Oh, the second.
I can get that charger.
No, just a second.
Yeah.
It's just battery cable end in here.
Okay. Just a sec. I'll get it. Okay.
Ha! Oh, well,
Do you want a wrench? Half inch?
what did we do here different now?
Look at that now, would you?
That should go.
What'd you do there, bud?
There's the battery cable.
Does move. That thing's bad. That's perfect. That's wow.
I'll
sounds
tell you
good.
one thing.
What's the temperature up? Oh, he's not getting out.
It's perfectly.
I don't blame him.
It's perfectly nice to set in. I know that. Like this thing, still all kinds of headroom.
Yeah.
It's just gangster. I'd rock this all day.
Check the headroom he's got.
Still all kinds of headroom in here and stuff, right?
And the seat's good too.
And there's
isn't it?
lots of leg room.
Seat's good.
Seat right where I got the seat now, and we get it slid ahead. The seat will actually go back about 6 more inches still. And I still
Right.
got lots of leg room.
Awesome.
I think it'd be a real nice run. This is kind of neat, Joe. This here is almost like when you get into some of the electrical on the driver's side. And one of the box, get in the dash. Now you can see the fuse panel is up in there where I put it and stuff. All the wires are tied up there. That's kind of neat. I like that. I enjoy this car. I really like it. And the neutral safety all works. And now get some brakes on. I should be going down the road.
I'm
It's
smiling.
blue, Chad. It's not gray. It's blue.
What's that?
It's blue, not gray.
What's that?
It's gray from the dust in the shop.
Okay.
Right?
I was just going to take and.
It looks sharp. I like it.
That's badass.
With the fenders and no hood. With the fenders and them tires on it, leave the hood off it. And that thing looks sweet.
We'll see what happens. Hood goes on last, right?
Right? You can
goes on
forget the hood a
last.
day or two, couldn't we?
I could.
Yeah.
It sounded nice.
Yeah, we get another set of wires for it later on.
Did it bounce okay inside? Like when you come
Oh,
on top
not
of
really.
that? Like,
Yeah, it's all right.
like
The seat's awesome. 'Cause there's all kinds of cushion in the seat and stuff too, right?
no, that's badass.
That's good though, right the way it is.
It does. Eh?
Yeah.
It's got a good lean on it.
If you washed, it would take a little more off it, and then
I'm going to hit a WD-40, I think.
yeah.
Like that patrol.
Hey,
What?
it's a roller that runs.
It's
You
a
might not
roller.
have to push it.
Well, it's getting closer. Like it's really like it takes
Right?
time, right? There's so many things that you hooked up that people don't see. Like you could probably have a list of everything.
I mean, I'm not
like-
here every day either, right?
No, I understand that, but there's quite a list of stuff that you had to hook up.
So I got the modulator valve hooked to a vacuum on the engine, and I got the advanced timing hooked up, and the linkage for the triple carbs I actually adjusted it some, but not a whole lot. I just got it set up so it's before they had it up in this hole and it was out of, so I kind of got it set up so it's equal link, but it's going to work after we get it tuned up a little bit more. We get antifreeze in it, we can run it up warm and set it up.
Right.
Be
So
better, but
basically the front end has to come off again, but now we have everything working. Turn on the lights there, Nathan, please and thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
buddy.
So we got high, oh yeah, we even got high and low beam. We got no horn on it yet, but the wire is run out there. We got lights, we got high beam, low beam,
And all the dash lights work.
all the dash lights. The back light works, but we didn't get the right
We need a bulb for the back.
But they are both beams are hooked up other than the brake light switch, but the wire is all hooked and run to where the brake light switch will be. Oh, it's coming. Pretty darn good.
Looks real good.
I like seeing it outside now.
Oh yeah, it's been a while, eh? But I'm trying to cover my mic so no one gets the wind. I can get back here a little bit. Not sure if it takes away from the wind. Yeah, there she is. So there's what's going, like this car here. You know, we're learning as we're doing this YouTube thing, and we wanted to get a car that everybody would be interested in and maybe modifying. When we went and got this one, this car is a 30s car. It's quite, you know, it's quite desirable, I guess, somewhat.
36?
36, I think. We paid, I think, $6,000 for this. I'm not sure. Did not run. Did not know really the full condition of it. But by the ad and all that stuff that was said on it, it was in a barn for 50 years, 60 years. We took a chance on it. And we got it home, like, you know, as you get doing something like this, you know, it could have been just as easy to have it stripped down to bare metal and then start going into body work, and we probably would have had another probably 4 or 5 years, 6 years going at it if you wanted to tear it down and do the restoration thing on it. The car basically needed running gear because 5 of the 6 holes on the other engine was poop. So when you're given an engine, you go with it, I guess. That's what we have done. We've modified the roof on it, made some fender skirts for it, left it basically untouched other than what Nathan has done with the suspension a little bit and the engine we've put in.
Well, the fenders, you put the spare tires on both fenders, didn't you?
You did.
That looks real nice too. Like that covers in that spot and all that stuff.
So we're not going to spend, like the money is being spent on, I guess, the time of doing it and doing all the little things to fix it. To put an interior in that car, I'm not worried about it really. Now, if we look over this way a little bit, there's another car right there. Same price, has an engine running, has the original interior in it, and it's kind of, you know, what can I say? If we modify it, then, you know, when we paint it, then we're into interior. I don't know if we want to go that way with it. It's really a real nice car that, you know, somebody could just jump in and drive if they like something like this, like, you know, as we're doing there, trying to keep the patina on it. But this one here, I think that, I don't know what to say. If we cut it and make it look all pretty and paint it, we have to put an interior in it. So we're just spending more money. It
reminds me of a Volkswagen Bug, a little bit setting in it.
It does.
And a buddy of mine used to have a Volkswagen Bug.
4-speed or 3-speed?
It was a 4-speed. This one? Never checked it. You'll have to check it.
I didn't either. How's that?
Where's reversing for a second? No, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4-speed.
Okay. And if we,
5-speed. It's got
if we customize this one, I don't know if this is the car we want to dive into to paint and
5th.
put a interior in it, because it's. If we modify it, customize it, sure, but in all honesty, we would have to keep it like the Hudson over there, and the reason being is the price would get out of hand. You know, if I start cutting it, painting it, and then I have to put an interior in it. This one here would have to be cut, put back together, and it would have to stay in its patina, I would say, like the Hudson. And like Jolene said, as soon as you start cutting that roof off, she said you're going to get into a headliner. Well, that is the truth.
Ooh, she had a chrome valve cover.
She did so, dual car. So this is the first time Nathan's got to take a look at it.
Yeah, I never even looked at this thing yet. I found the hood latch in there.
Yeah, we couldn't find that when we were shutting it, but he found it after a while. But like, it could be driven exactly the way it is. I think there's somebody close by that wants to buy it. I think I would sell it, but let's face it, I'd want more than I paid for it. That's as simple as that.
Travel to get her too, right?
Well, I mean, that's the name of the game, right? You know, that's the name of the game. And I.
Neat little red hose.
Little red hose.
Beep beep. Yeah.
It's like a little.
You want to honk it like one of them horns?
Yeah.
It's only a 2-blade fan on it. Look at that.
It's 6 volt too.
Yeah, 6 volt. You can grease the water pump in it like the old tractors.
There's a couple different ways I'm thinking about going with it. But like Jolene said, so, you know, if we're going to paint it, you're going to put an interior in it. I don't think I want to put an interior in it. I don't. It's pretty cool on the inside. It's pretty like it's clean, or not say it's. What can I say? It needs to be clean.
Yeah, it smells like an old car, but that's an old car, right?
But I mean, when you get an old car like this, when you got the original, I mean, it's 61. It's got the original Volvo floor mat in it. The pedals
These are 5-speed,
are like brand new. The reading is 36,000 miles. There's nothing missing. Like there's no screws look like they've come out of any of the garnish moldings all the way around. Like the man said we bought it from, he thinks it's been painted once, but it doesn't bother me. But we have, you know, the original interior, I would say, not a rip in it. Let's face it, some spray 9 would really bring it alive.
Do you want to grab that handle there in the center table and watch that back there? There you go.
It's got a little bit of work going on there. It needs some. It's got some bubbles and little things here and there, but like it's like
when you think of the Bugatti, there's what you see.
Yeah.
And that's it, isn't it?
It is so. I've been thinking about chopping it and leaving it a 2-door. Like the last couple 2-doors we've chopped, we've made into coupes. I could chop it and leave it a 2-door. It's an awesome car for some fades. You know, I like the idea of maybe adding something to the back fenders.
The fenders kind of from here, this part here, even reminds you of like a late 40s Ford.
Yeah.
They're just narrower.
The whole car does. You know.
Yeah, it's like a lot of it reminds you of that.
And the hood, you know, I mean, the hood's back a little bit. The hood could be extended to make it look just a little bit different. Thought about making a convertible out of it. Just up in the air about it, really, you know, in all honesty. I think what I'm going to do with this one, to be honest, like I think we got a really good, I think we got a good deal on it. But we'll get it running and stuff, and we'll put it out there if someone wants to, you know, purchase something like that and be able to drive it. I'm not going to sell it for less than I paid for it, just being honest with you. But if someone wanted, you know, to drive it the way it was and maybe work on here and there, I think that could be quite a good car for you. Go get coffee in that and not worry about it one bit and still be in style. You know what I mean? But anyways, we've got the Hudson running, which looks fantastic. The Volvo's on my mind. We got the frame there. I think we're going to sandblast maybe soon and take some stuff off and get it ready to start welding it up and get it boxed in.
You got to measure that. I didn't mark that measurement down last time. I had to measure that rear end again.
We'll get it. And what I'm going to say is, you come back tomorrow. We will be here. Can't tell you what I'm doing, but you won't. What can I say? You'll never guess because I don't know either.
It's a new day.
It's going to be a new day, but I think I'm going to bring in a new project, and I feel like cutting something. All right. See you tomorrow. Come back. Thanks for coming. Have a great day.